What's up, guys? Welcome back by this new video. Today, I am going to rank all of the new mob egg textures and yeah, just set them all in my own ranking system that I will be explaining in a minute. Yeah, so all the mobs got in the 1.24 points. No, I'm sorry, 1.21.5 update. Got a new design. Some of them look better, some of them are actually awful. Yeah, I'm just going to do my own ranking system, see what I think about everything. And yeah, guys, if you like these kind of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Still trying to get 1,000 subscribers, and I can only do that with your help. So please just subscribe. And in the meantime, I will explain the ranking board. So yeah, it's from S, A, B, C, E, and F. No D. You can already see which ones I could have made from a loom. But yeah, I'm absolutely bad at this. This is the S ranking. I tried my best. Didn't succeed. The A did went. Did well good. The B absolutely looks like an H or a little bit like the Batmobile thing. It looks really weird. Batman logo, it's more. Then this is the C or D. I don't know what it is. Just no, I cannot do this. At least it's one of them. Then we have E and F. So yeah, S is best, F is lowest. So let's start with ranking the new designs. So guys, the first mobs that we are going to rate are the LA. Wrong button. Skeleton horse, squid, stray, villager, wandering trader, witch, wither skeleton, and the zombie. Oh, I should have done this actually with 8 because I don't. I need item frames. So let's do the glowing ones. Quite fun. But first of all, the LA. I think as you can see, no mobs stay. No mobs have eyes, so that's all right. There's eggs. I think it's quite okay. It has its wings. Not that special of a design, just a little egg with things. But it's solid. I love it. It's a B design. I really like it. Wait, do I want these item frames? Maybe not the best. Wait, I will take the regular ones. I think they are slightly better. Ah, that's better. Exactly. But LA it looks great. This one can go. So then we've got the skeleton horse, and I actually couldn't really realize what this was. It's no. I don't like it. It's no. I absolutely do not like it. Absolutely not. You get yeah. It could be skeleton, could be a guest. I don't like it. It's an F tier. Sorry for the skeleton horse fans. But then the squid. What I already have realized, I did a little bit of my own predictions and those things, that all the water mobs have a little water layering texture inside of them. So, the squid, yeah, I don't, yeah, those red things are dead. I like that they added this, but wasn't that necessary. I think, it's a C tier. I think, yeah, that's all right. Then the stray. This one you can actually really look that it is a stray because of the helmet. Even the eyes, you can see this weird texture. Yeah, I think it's very solid. I really like it. I think I will go for an A tier. Really like it. Nothing of my mobs are favorite or something. Just looking how they are. But then the villager. Yeah, I miss the eyes like it has on the stray, but further than that, I really like the nose. And it's just a regular villager, so yeah. With many designs, it's quite hard, but they just went for the standard one. I'm going this for A tier. Then Wandering Trader. It's sort of the same, however, yeah, the nose looks like, yeah, I don't know, it looks really weird in my opinion. I like this one a little bit less. I will go for this one in the B tier. However, it's still looking great. It's responding in perfect mob. But then the witch. This one I actually really like the spawn egg. I really like the nose, even the witch head. I really like that with it green. Really did a great job. This one goes to the S tier. Then the next one is the wither skeleton, and I actually cannot really tell. Yeah, that this could be a wither skeleton. Or it could be, I don't know, in fire zombie that's not even in the game. I don't like it. It's a C tier. No, no, I'm not that fan. It's better than the skeleton horse. Yeah, no, C tier. I think it's just too high. I will go for the E tier. I think that's solid. So let's hop to the next mobs then. I forgot about the zombies. Sorry about those. I will do that in a minute. Then we have destroyed the tadpoles, wandering trader. Oh no, trader llama, tropical fish, turtle, fax, and a vindicator. So first of all, the zombie. In my opinion, it's just really solid. You can see that zombie, maybe some eyes or something. I don't know, or just a little bit of nose design could be. But it's a solid one. I will go for B tier here. Then the Vindicator. I really like those eyebrows. Really like that. Like the nose that's showing off. However, I think these noses are a little bit thinner than from villagers. So yeah, it's a solid one. Not an S tier. I really like this into an A tier. Then the Vex. It's just actually like the LA, but I really like those little eyebrows. Still could be a little bit with eyes, but that's not by every mob. I will complain about that. But yeah, it's solid. I will just give it in the same tier as the LA because they are almost the same. Then the turtle, and this one is really interesting because it has those little flip flop thingies. That's actually yeah, in the texture itself, but doesn't have water. So that's very interesting. I really like this one. Did a great design, so I will go for an A tier. It's a nice one. Then the tropical fish, and yeah, this one depends on just the Nemo one that you can see one in a 50 chance, or I don't know how much the chances are. I would not, yeah, really tell this could be a tropical fish. Maybe. It's not the best one. This one goes to the C tier. I don't like it. Then the Trader Llama. Still don't know why this mob has his own spawn egg, but it shows what it is. Just a llama with some weird trader things. I personally do not really love or dislike the design, so it's just a solid B tier. Then, one that I actually couldn't tell, a tadpole. I just know. I really like that the egg is shorter, but I couldn't really tell what kind of mob it was. So because of that reason, it's an A tier. I don't like it. Then the Strider, and this one they put everything out because normally they just have the one that's in lava with red. Yeah, wait, we can do that. We can showcase that. Maybe if I just put a lava bucket here. As you can see, really nice design. I really like they did a great job with this texture. So, I cannot remove this. I didn't know that item frames could be in lava. Learned again something. But yeah, I think this is a really solid design. I really like those little yellow thingies. It's an S tier in my opinion. So next mobs. And then we've got the Warden, the Wolf, the Suckling, the Zombie Horse, Zombie Villager, Zombie Piglin, Slime, Sniffer, and Snow Golem. So first of all, the Warden. We all know the Warden. Very nice. It's a big mob. Really like that it is that big as well. Yes, just a solid design. I wouldn't really give it an S tier because they could actually get that heart a little bit better on the texture, but it's just a solid A design. Really like that. Then about the wolf. Yeah, this one, I don't know. I don't know. It's just a nose and it has some ears and then just a little white egg. I'm not that fan favorite, but I can see that people could be a little bit more favorite. But yeah, oh, because you can see actually that's a wolf. I will put it in B tier or Batman logo. So then we've got the Soglin, and this one they did a really great design. I really like it. In my opinion, it's really realistic. He will kill all the mobs right now. But yeah, I really like it. Like the design, like the texture. This one is, in my opinion, just a solid S. Just a solid S. No complaining of or something. But yeah, then we've got a zombie horse. I could actually tell that this would be a zombie horse. So that's great, but yeah, I don't really personally like this egg. I prefer the old one a little bit more. So this one goes into the E tier. I don't like it. Then the zombie villager, they did just with a regular villager. I think it's, yeah, you can see the nose. However, I think it's just below the villager itself. Just a little bit boring in my opinion. So, but it's still great. You can see the mob, so that's the Batman one. Then the zombified piglin. This one, I really like that it did that thing below. However, they could actually change a little bit, make the egg a little bit rounder, like one texture, more pink, so they could just see actually those little boots. It's a little bit of a missed opportunity in my opinion, but it's a solid egg, so I will go for a nice B tier. Then a slime. Yeah, I don't know about this one. This one was really hard. I couldn't really perfectly tell it would be a slime. Personally, do not like really the egg that much. I'm missing just something. So because of that, I will give it a CD. Just this one logo design. But then we've got the sniffer, and this one. They did just a great job. However, I just missing this little green thing. It could, yeah, maybe it's not seeable, but it could actually make it. Maybe one below, I don't know. However, it's still a great egg. A little misser, but I will go for an A tier. It's a great design. Then we've got a nice snow golem, and I really like those that they put out those hands. However, I'm missing a little bit of the pumpkin design, and that's the only unfortunate thing. But further than that, it's an okayish egg. I will give it the Batman one. Next mobs. So then we have got the armadillo, the axolotl, bat, bee, blaze, bog, breeze, and spider. So first of all, the armadillo. This one, yeah, I like that it's tiny. It has those little fluffy ears, but you couldn't really tell it would be an armadillo. You really had to think about it. So because of that, I will give it a little C rate. It's not the best one, just a medium one. But then the axolotl, and this one they just dinked with the pink axolotl. However, yeah, I really like those tangles things, but yeah, I know you couldn't really see the back. It's a really hard mob to express. Could actually add a nose or something to it. Little missed opportunity, in my opinion. And yeah. No, not really fan favorite of it. However, the mob is nice, but this is only about the design, so just an E tier. Then we've got a bat. My opinion, you can see that it's a bat, very solid. Personally, not the best one, but you can just very solid see it. So it's just a bat. Then about the bee. Yeah, this is once again a missed opportunity because I am missing those little antennas. No, I don't like it. You can see that it's a B. That's the only thing. Otherwise, it should be in the F tier. No, I don't like it. Absolutely not. But then we've got the blaze, and this one, I know it's a hard mob to express, but they could actually maybe design it like the egg would be half of its design or something. Yeah, I'm missing here. maybe I couldn't really tell it would be a blaze. So I will put this into the E. I don't like it. But then we've got the bug. This one, nice with the mushroom. There's other mushroom. Nicely gives the design. So, you know, it's a solid A tier. I will go for an A tier. I think that's nice. But then the breeze and... yeah. I'm missing that tornado effect, you know? Like that smoke from the blaze. I'm missing that. Just a little bit of a background. They could have added that. Missed opportunity. However, it looks better than the blaze, so I will go for a C tier. Then we've got a spider, and yeah, this one. I'm just missing the red. I don't like it. I absolutely do not like this. This is just an F tier. I don't like the spider one. Absolutely not. They just needed to do a red. You can see by those legs that it's a spider, but that's very simple. I don't like it at all. So next mobs. And then we've got a camel, the cat, the cave spider, the chicken, cat, cow, creaking, and the creeper. So first of all, the camel. Camel, very solid. It's his nose. Further than that, it doesn't have that much of a design. Yeah. It's just a solid Batman one. I personally do not really love it or something, but it's just solid. Then with the cat jelly, we need one, the jelly cat, this one. Yeah, it's, you know, I like cats really much, but at least at this one, they really did a great job. I really like they did the nose. I personally do not really like the, the egg itself, because it only has the nose, like the axolotl didn't have a nose. But they did a great job with that. I have to admit, it's not an S tier. For me, it's just a little bit too simple. But it's just a solid A tier. Then, the cave spider. You know, this one, they did a little bit more texture than... yeah, with the spider, they have those little... yeah, I don't know. No. Just the same, but then greenish. And wait, is it actually... it's... I think it's 1 pixel tinier, if I'm right. It's really hard to see, but... yeah, I don't like that. They should have made that one actually as small as the axolotl one. Don't like that. Next one, we've got the chicken. Yeah, you can just see that that's the chicken. Just the Batman one doesn't really like it. It's just a simple, nice made. Then the cat, and this one I really couldn't tell that it would be a cat. No, absolutely not. I don't know. I know those are those fins thingies, but no. I personally do not like this one. This is an E tier. I don't like it. Then we've got the cow, and yeah, it has its horns. So really great that it's updated. Still don't like the new texture of the cow, but that's my own opinion. Yeah, you can just solid see that's a cow, so a nice B tier. Then we've got the creaking, and this one, they really did a great job. I really like the egg. I really like the surroundings of it. Yeah. However, is it an S tier or A tier? Yeah, I think, yeah, I will go for an S tier. I will go. Then with the creeper, I just really like that. Here, they could actually add the eyes and things. Then you can see that's literally the creeper. Just the perfect design. It's an A tier. Actually, perfect is an S tier. I will put it in S. It's just solid. You can just see the mob. I love it. So next mobs. So now we've got the dolphin, the donkey, the drowned, the elder guardian, enderman, endermite, evoker, and the fox. So first of all, the dolphin. This one, they did an interesting thing. I maybe could tell it would be, yeah, dolphin. However, it's quite hard, so I will put it in the C one. Then the donkey. Yeah, you have the mount. You have this little black thing. They did a thing. Did the ears. Yeah. Solid. Do not really like it, but it's just the V design is solid. Then about the drowned, I really like that they put that green of it in it. It just has a lot of texture. You can see actually that it has those little blue bubble thingies and those other things. Yeah, they did just a great design with this one. I'll put it in S tier. I think they did a great thing with S. But then the Elder Guardian, this one is really interesting. That's a big thing. Elder Guardian. They did actually those little, I don't know, pointy thingies where Thorns is it from. They didn't necessarily, I think, needed water because it can survive on land. However, I don't know. Did a great job. It's an 8 tier for me. Then we've got the Enderman, and this one, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why so much purple. I would more, yeah, maybe I think there's particles. Ah, I understand it. Those are the particles. Yeah, I wouldn't really make this one like that. However, I really like that they did in this mob at least the particles. So yeah, actually they did a great job. It's not that I personally do not really like it, but it's just a good thing. I will go with an S tier. Then the Endermite. Tiny one. It has this little red eye. Could be, I think, a little bit better seenable. However, I don't know. Oh, no, that just did a perfect. It's a nice A tier. I love that. Then the Evoker. Yeah, just made it very simple. Did they change the sound of the Evoker? I cannot remember that. Simple A tier. Then the Fox. And yeah, with mob variants, yeah. It's simple. You can see the mob, so it's a B tier. So next mobs. All right. So then we've got the frog, the gas, the glow squid, the goat, the guardian, the hocklin. Oh, why is it there? The horse, the husk, and that's it. So first of all, the frog. Yeah, I couldn't really tell it's a frog. No. I'm missing those little pointy things. No, this one, no. No. Frog, it's a bad one. I don't like it. You get an F tier. But then with the guest. Yeah. I'm missing just a mount or something. I don't like it. No, I personally do. It's just like the skeleton horse. You cannot really see it. I don't like it. The guest, they did a bad job with it. But then the glow squid. Just like the squid, I really like the water. It has a little bit more texture like that, better than the squid itself. However, the squid, it's solid, so that's okay. I'll go this one higher, just a B tier. Then the goat, this one I really like these flappy ears. Did a great job with that. A little bit more, maybe too flappy, but they actually did everything. So just a solid B tier, in my opinion. Then the guardian. Yeah. I think it's a little bit less than the Elder Guardian, in my opinion. However, it just looks the same, so I think I will go just for the same tier as the Elder Guardian. But then the Hocklin. I just really like this egg. No, just like the Sucklin. However, the Sucklin was a little bit more animated. But no, they just did a really great job with this egg as well. I like it. Then the horse. And this one, in my opinion, it's really thick. Instead of the donkey. Yeah, in my opinion, it's a little bit thicker. So I personally do not really like that. You can see that's a horse. So because of that, I will just put it into, yeah, C tier. Personally do not like it that much. But then we've got the husk. And yeah, you can see that little bottom, the dent like that. Yellow you can see actually that's just simply in husk. Great job. I will even put it in S. No, not S tier worth, I think. No, I think they did a great job with this one. I will put it in S tier, why not? Next mobs. Then we have got the Iron Golem, the Llama, the Magma-Cube, the Mushroom, the Mule, Ocelot, Panda, and the Parrot. So first of all, the Iron Golem here. You can see it's the Golem. Very nice with his one little eyebrow. Still missing a little bit maybe of the eyes. Actually added that. However, nice texture. It's a solid 8 here in my opinion. Then the llama. You know, it's simple. You can maybe tell, not always tell it's a llama, but it's just a little bit like the goat. Just very simple, not natural. It's okay. But then we've got the magma cube. This one, I think I like this one more. It's way better. When you hit it, you can see actually that little thing, and even when it jumps, like that it did that instead of just making a netherrack block. Did a great job. Let's put it this one in A tier. Then the mushroom, just simply like the cow. It's just an yeah, Batman tier. Just simple, perfect. Mule, yeah, has the same criticism as yeah, actually the horse. However, you can see that little brown thing, little bit of the detail. But yeah, because I personally do not like this egg that much. Could be a little bit more texture. It's a C tier. But then the ocelot, yeah, you can see it's an ocelot. You can see even the nose. That's a great job. Eyes, unfortunately, they are not doing it. I forgot wait, did I? I thought. Oh, I have. Oh, I put the fox twice. But the ocelot, very solid Batman tier. You can just see it. And then, oh, this one I really like the panda. Just a regular panda. It really likes Kung Fu Panda Po. In my opinion, it's just an S tier. I like it. But then with the parrots, oh, we got the first parrot straight. Yeah, you know, it's seems nice. However, yeah, you cannot really see if you look straight at it. There's two little things, so they actually needed one little thing. A little bit of details I'm criticizing in them. So yeah, a little bit bad. It's an nice C tier. So next mobs. And then we've got the Phantom, the Pig, the Piglin, the Piglin Brute Pillager, Polar Bear, Pufferfish, and the Rabbit. So first of all, the Phantom. Yeah, you can see it's just the Phantom, solid. I will even put it in A tier just because I like it as well. So very solid pick. Yeah, you couldn't really make it hard. Just very simple to pick. That deserves a B tier. I think that's solid. Then I still really like the Piglet and those things. Really like those, yeah, just great things. They are just the same actually. This one has a little bit different kind of design. I don't know if they, yeah, Piglet, yeah, they're actually the same height, so that doesn't really matter. However, you can see here a little bit of the scarf, so I'll put those both in A tier. I think, yeah, just great spawn eggs. Then with the pillager, you can just nicely see that's a pillager with his nose, with his eyebrows. That's a solid A tier as well. Polar bear, in my opinion, a little bit simple, maybe a little bit too thick. Yeah, maybe they could actually include those claws. Maybe I will put this one into C tier. Not the best one. Then the pufferfish in this one, they really did a great job. However, when the tiny fish, this one is only for the big fish. So it's very interesting how you call the little fish, tiny fish, medium. Just all up to you. They did a great job. I love that. So I will put this one into nice A tier. Then we've got the rabbit. Yeah, first, I would say it's more squirrel. I don't know about that little thing. Maybe that's just, I don't know what that's it. Maybe it's feeds, the rabbit feeds. I personally do like it, so I will put it in the E tier. Next mobs. All right, so the last mobs we have are the Ravager, Salmon, Sheep, Joker, Silverfish, Skeleton, the Ender Dragon, and the Wither. So first of all, the Ravager did a really great job with the design, right? These things. Saddle, you probably couldn't really see that's why they didn't. They have the nose. You know, it's just an S tier. They just really great job. Then with the sheep, yeah. Here they actually included the feet, so it's a nice one, you know. I think the sheep they did of the animals just the best one, so that's why it's an A tier. Then with the salmon, you can see it's salmon. I think the best of the fish, in my opinion. However, maybe for fish, yeah, I think I will go for an A tier as well. Then with the shulker, in my opinion, yeah, it's not the best mob. However, it could be a square. It's actually a square mob, so egg a little bit could be a square. That's a little bit of a disappointment. Yeah, because of that, it will be turned into a C tier. Further than that, it's perfect. Then the silverfish. This one, it's really interesting because they have those things like the pufferfish. However, further than that, it's not a really special design. However, it's a solid, so I will go for B tier. Then the last three we have got a skeleton, and this one, it's of all actually of the skeletons, like the wither skeleton and skeleton horse. I personally no, I don't like it. I don't like it. However, this one is slightly better than the wither skeleton. However, it's just the same tier. I don't like it. It's just an E tier. I don't like it. And then the wither. I'm not spawning those in because this could break, and I don't want to redo this. So yeah, wither. Yeah, I couldn't really tell it's the wither in my first impression. I cannot tell. So I will put that into E tier. I couldn't really tell. Yeah. Then about the Ender Dragon, you know, it has its horns. I know these two are quite a big, but this one could have actually three little heads, maybe spreads. That's why it's an E tier. But this one, I think it's just a solid one. Personally, yeah, further than that, not special. But you can see it's the dragon. So it's a nice, solid B tier. And yeah, guys, finally did this. But yeah, I just created all of the new textures of all the eggs. I think you know I did a great job. Some of them maybe a little bit higher, some lower, but I think I personally really like that. Those I don't like. I personally don't like maybe even the skeleton could come here or something, but in my opinion, I did a great job. But definitely comment down below, guys, what you think about this scoring board. And definitely comment down below, yeah, what's your opinion about a certain egg. Because that's really, you know, it's interesting. I really would know that. But further than that, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, to help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully you have a great day, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, and bye-bye.